Alright, let's talk about the Agents of the Four Seasons, Episode 3. And I'm currently outside because it's spring, and I thought, why not talk about it out here for this episode? And so, the episode, I'm not going to go over exactly what happened throughout every moment, just the main stuff that I want to talk about. And if you want to see my reaction to it, which I highly recommend you do, check it out on Patreon down below, because this episode was insane at the end. But anyways, we start out meeting Ayame, who's the Agent of Summer's guard, because Hinagiku and Sakura, they're staying there while they're working to cleanse or manifest spring. And it's slow going. We meet Ayame, who's the guard of the Agent of Summer. We eventually meet the Agent of Summer. Her name is Rudy, and they are sisters. And they have a very strained relationship because Ayame is getting married. And the way they do things, when they get married, when someone gets married, they resign. And when Rudy gets married, the agent of Summer, her husband will take over as the guard. Like, there's a whole thing. It kind of sucks, honestly. And the episode as a whole was interesting to really see different dynamics between a guard and their agent, depending on like who's who. And so that was cool to see. But also, I want to say towards closer to the middle slash leaning towards the end of the episode, we got to see Sakura, who's making some porridge with an egg on top for Hinagiku, because Hinagiku fell ill with a fever because she exhausted herself manifesting spring so much. And we got to see who's either Ayame or Rudy. And in the reaction, I go back and forth between, is that Rudy or is that Ayame? I'm not sure. Still not sure completely. But we see them. They're having a heart-to-heart, so to speak, because Sakura's teaching Ayame how to cook, because Ayame wanted to cook. Ayame, quote-unquote. I think it's Rudy. I still think it's Rudy, but I can't be completely certain yet, despite what was said as well. But also, we finally get to see a little bit more into the dynamic between the two, and how they were raised together. They're sisters. And we got to see more into how agents think, how they're brought to be, essentially. Because when an agent dies, another one is chosen by the gods. Which sounds depressing, and we learned that from Sakura, because of the village of Spring, the Spring Village. They are like, yo, we're gonna quit the search for Hinagiku and just wait until another one is brought to us. But never happens, and they wasted a lot of time, I think, not trying to save her, when in the end they didn't get a new agent. It's the same one. So there's that. But I mentioned this in the reactions. Well, I would not blame any of the agents, for crashing out more than they already probably have. Like, they deserve a crash out like once a week, with how they have to deal with everything going on, and with how they're treated and everything. Because like, the guards definitely have a little bit like to deal with as well, but really the agents, they have to deal with not only the burden of having the power, they also have to deal with the burden of being the attention of everyone, because they can literally manifest a season. So like, I think they should crash out more. And apparently they can't even say no if the village tells them or asks them to do something, which I'm not sure why, because like, what exactly can they do to them? Because it's not like they can force them to use their powers, probably. Well, actually, then again, they could just kill them and another one come back. Well, if they did that, would the gods step in? Maybe. Huh. That's an interesting question, actually. Because, like, the gods choose a new person, a new agent. What if the village killed the agent, but the gods, like, stepped in some way before choosing another one? I don't know. It's just a thought I just had. Literally just had it. And This episode as a whole, it was really good because we also took with that conversation with Sakura and either Rudy or Ayame, we got to see them have more of a heart to heart and really get down to how they feel about each other, how the sisters feel about each other. And I just enjoyed this episode a lot. What I didn't enjoy was that cliffhanger at the end there. Because something happened. I had a feeling something was going to happen, but I couldn't prove it until it happened. And obviously, they're probably going to be fine, but also, I think this show is dark enough that something could go wrong and not end well for everyone. I don't know what, but I don't think it's going to completely have no problems at all. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, review the episode, talk about it. And of course, you can check out my reaction on Patreon down below. I think it was a pretty good reaction. Granted, my microphone's a little iffy, but it is what it is. There's only so much I can do with this because this is what I got. I'm making it work. And you can also check out my reaction on Patreon for Wisteria Wand and Sword. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a video review on that. So if I don't, you can check it out on Patreon. Because, yeah, I watched that as well. That was pretty good. And yeah, I don't much else to say. So with that said, I'm going to wrap it up here, YouTube. Do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe, and ding that notification bell. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the episode and my review. Let me know just how you feel about the episode as a whole. And yeah. Do I have anything else to say? No, I do not. Patreon's down below, of course. So is the Discord, my Twitter, my AnyList. Everything is down there. You can support me in so many ways here. Hype the video while you're at it, because that helps me out a lot. And yeah, until next time, my name is Mark. Never stop being yourself. Stay safe out there, and I will see all you incredible people in the next video.